Hello and welcome to the Residual Royalty Academy. If you're brand new here, this is the channel where I show you how to go from nothing, from no passive income, maybe no online business, no royalties, to a place where you're getting paid hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every month passively from publishing low and no content books on Amazon. Now this video specifically is to address the beginners who have not yet passed the $100 per month barrier in passive income in royalties, because this actually happens to be a large proportion of the audience who are watching based on this poll I did. So as you can see, I said, hey, how much royalties are you making on KDP? 59% said less than $100 per month. So this video is exactly for these people. So if you're not at $100 per month yet, this is an amazing strategy to follow, and this is what I would do if I was you. So if you're not at this level yet, it's likely that you've just got nowhere near enough content yet. Like maybe you've got super excited about KDP, you've published one book, you might publish 2 books, and then you've gone, where's my results? Like, where's the royalties? But that's not exactly how it works. So basically at this point, you're not yet skilled enough to go and create 1 or 2 books that are just going to magically be amazing. You got to really learn the skills and learn how it all works, and have enough books to actually learn how that all works. So it would be like trying to go viral on TikTok by posting 1 or 2 things. You don't even really know how to make the posts. You've definitely not got enough content yet to be started to be seen by the masses, and you've just not given yourself enough chance for your books to be seen yet. So if you're not $100 per month yet, it's time to just forget everything that maybe someone else has told you and just start fresh with no preconceived ideas. And I'm going to give you a 4-week strategy that's going to easily get you to $100 per month and beyond. And it's pretty much what I did when I was first creating these no and low content books when I first started KDP about 3 years ago. So I also think that you should be focusing on books that are easier to create. For example, logbooks and guest books and notebooks being the easiest 3 categories to create, compared to a totally complex teacher's planner with like 10 different types of pages in them, or activity books with 10 different types of games inside. So this is going to be your 1-month strategy. You can start it on the 10th of the month. It doesn't matter when you start it. It could be the 28th of the month. It really doesn't make a difference. But basically, you want to average 2 books per day. As a little side note, you don't actually have to physically upload 2 per day and then 2 the next day. But over a week, you should be averaging 14 books, or over a month, around 60 books. And these are going to be high quality books as well. So in the first week, what I would do is I would create 7 different guest book interiors, meaning 7 different niches. And for each one, I would make 2 separate book covers. You know, just in case one of your book covers is bad and people don't like it, make a second one for it. But I would not want to overdo it in today's day and age on KDP. I wouldn't want to make 10 different covers for one interior, as I think like KDP is not going to approve of that too much. And in the future, they're probably going to clamp down on it. So I think 2 is a sensible amount to do. Ensure the niches are in demand. So the obvious way to know if something is in demand is just to look at the BSR. So as you see here, I typed retirement guest book. It says there's 1,000 results. And if we scroll down, we can start to see some of them. So this one, it was published 2 years and 8 months ago. And as you can see, still making passive income for the author. So ranked 68,000. And if we go on here on the graph, this is Bookbeam, Chrome extension. My internet is getting super slow while recording this video, but let's see if this works. Okay, so as you can see, it sells all the time, basically. Every time one of these lines goes up is basically a sale. And you can see for a good couple of months, it's been averaging above 100,000 rank, which is really, really good. As you can see, we scroll down a bit more. This one is only 9 months old, pretty basic cover, 110 pages, low priced. But like I say, at this point, you're not trying to get a book that's the #1 bestseller on Amazon. If you can get a book that's just going to sell every now and then that's pretty good. Like here we go, is another example made 2 years ago. Let's try and find someone that was made more recently. So I did see one when I was just preparing for this video. So here you go. Look, 12 days ago, someone made this. It's pretty average to cover. Not amazing, not inventive. They've just used the same words someone else has used. But you know what? If the book is going to sell, then that's a royalty at the end of the day. And it's only taken you maybe 10, 20 minutes to make it. So as you can see, there's more examples here. 11 months ago, a legend has retired. They're all very, very similar. They're going to be really easy to make inside. All you do is you click on it and you click on look inside and you see how it works. Basically, for a retirement book, it's going to be like name, message, and wishes for the future, right? So it's going to be, okay, my name is Bill. I'm thanking you for working with us for this time. And best wishes for the future. I hope you enjoy your fishing trips, or whatever the hell it may be. And that's just going to repeat throughout the book for maybe 100 people to fill in, 1 person on each page, for example. So that's exactly how it works. And there's plenty of different niches for guest books. So like I say, you could also do graduation. So here you go. Very small amount of reviews on this one and this one as well. Priced pretty good, $7.99. We're going to get to the pricing aspect in a moment. So as you can see, this one is ranked 67,000. This one here, 91,000. So that is all the proof of concept that you need. And yeah, if you get a few books just selling here and there, if you get maybe even one book below 100,000, that's probably going to get you $100 per month anyway, as long as it's priced nicely and you're getting, $2, $3 per day. You only need one or two books to actually get to that $100 per month mark. So that's another example of a guest book. Again, very simple to create. Let's go back onto here. And as you can see, I wrote down a couple more examples of niches. You can easily find these yourself on Amazon or just by watching my other videos about how to find niches. I've got many of those done already. So family reunion guest book, that's a good one I found the other day. 60th birthday, 70th birthday, 50th, 18th, sweet 16. You got all the different years you can imagine. Maybe like a real estate guest book, anything you want, just to get you to that 7 different interiors with 2 covers for each one. So that's going to be the first week. Okay, week number 2 is going to be logbooks. So again, they're pretty easy to make. It's just going to be 1 page, maybe 2 pages that repeats, and you can find some really untapped niches. So you could do a farming logbook, you could do a fridge temperature logbook, you could do freezer temperature, you could do food truck business, you could do food hygiene, alcohol refusal, fire. For the people who check. For the people who check that a building is like fire safe, you can do like an electricity version of that. You can do emergency lighting. There's endless amount of niches. So again, you're just going to do that and you're going to make 2 variant covers for each one. So week 3, what I would do is use tangent templates. If you don't have this already, it's $59 or $69. Only one time. You only have to pay it once. And basically with it, you get a bunch of different things. I'm not even an affiliate for this. I'm not trying to hustle affiliate money from you. But you basically can use any of these interiors, and some of them are still pretty untapped. Like, I've never really seen anybody publish, for example, what was it? It was like a French rolled paper. Like, you don't see that too often. Sermon journal could be another one. So all you got to do is click on it, choose your dimensions, choose your number of pages, hit download, and then that's your interior complete. So, for example, if you wanted to do this one, all you need to do is make 2 covers. You choose your number of pages, you choose your dimensions, as it's going to show here, hit download, and then you've got the PDF ready to upload. So it's going to take you all of like, I don't know, an hour maybe to make 2 covers and upload them to KDP. So that's super simple. And what I would do for this during week 3 is just choose the ones with the least competition. So I wouldn't probably do a notebook unless you're going to do like something funny or something trendy on the front. I would look for ones that maybe are a bit more interesting, maybe not been done so much. So like music album review, or maybe do some of these down here. You got plenty more ideas down there, or maybe you want to do the knitting, or maybe you want to do calligraphy. It's really up to you. Just choose ones that when you go on Amazon, they look pretty untapped with not too much competition, and that the BSRs are still good, like below 100 or 200,000, meaning they're selling fairly regularly. And another thing to note with these tangent templates interiors is that if you have InDesign or Illustrator, you can actually edit them. But personally, from my experience, when I've kind of uploaded these onto KDP myself, it's always been fine. I never had any issues. So you don't need to actually be paranoid about going and editing them and customizing them yourself, unless you wanted to add a feature that maybe they've missed. But I just tend to leave it to them, and I've always been fine to use them on KDP, and you should be too. So week 4, at this point, what you want to do is not go crazy and do coloring books, because that's going to be a bit more money intensive and time intensive. Is after 3 weeks, I would check your royalties. I wouldn't stress about checking your royalties before this, and basically just make more of what's working. Like, let's say you've had 10, 20 sales, right? And they were mostly guest books. What you want to do is just go and make more guest books. Could be in the same niche, could be in a different niche, and just make like another 14 books, and you're going to average 2 per day. So maybe you only spend 3 days a week doing it, but you're going to do 4 or 5 books a day instead of doing 2 per day over 7 days. As long as you get to that 14 books per week number, you're going to do really well. So 14 times 4 is 56. So obviously we didn't hit 60 because there's not exactly 4 weeks in a month. So just make some blank notebooks or add a few more of your choice. For example, if you find another logbook niche that you didn't get to publish, then just do that one until you hit 60 books. So the theory of all this is that therefore to average $100 a month, divide 100 by 30, you get $3.30. Royalties per day is what you need. So you either need 1 sale of $3.30 on average per day, or you need 2 sales of like $1.60 per day. So that's if your book is priced a little bit lower. But for me, I always like to go at $6.99 minimum. As you saw in some of those guest books, you can do $7.99 as well. That's always good. But if you find an untapped niche that not many people are in, you can put it higher because people will be willing to pay it. So out of those 60 books that you've uploaded, you only need 1 or 2 of them to sell each day, or conversely, you just need 1 or 2 of them to hit the algorithm and make regular sales. And as long as those 2 do well, it doesn't matter if the other 58 aren't doing well. So that covers everything I wanted to say in this video, but ultimately this will 100% work if you put in the effort, choose the right niches, make sure your interiors and book covers are high quality, and yeah, that's everything I wanted to say. So I really hope this works for you and you can get into the next level of over $100 per month, and then you can aim at $1,000 per month. So I hope you enjoyed this video and got something useful out of it. If you did, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers as fast as possible. So smash the like button and I'll see you in the next video.